All right, let's talk about the new AEW video game. So AEW Fight Forever is coming out. It's coming out in the end of June. And, there's been a lot of talks about the video game over the years, And let's be honest, this was probably like the only reason why people look forward to AEW about their stupid video game. Again, I don't mind AEW having a video game. Again, I want a good video game. It's being produced by Yukes. But they're being produced or it's being made by THQ. By the way, it's not even the real THQ. They're called THQ Nordic. They just basically took the name THQ, but they're not really THQ. So just to let FYI, they're not really the THQ, the same company that made the original WWE games like SmackDown, Shut Your Mouth, and all that kind of stuff. But if you see here in the game, this is like what took 3 years to make. Right, and this is what the game that AEW's been losing their money on. And as you see, the graphics don't look good. But what do you care about the graphics? You don't know your condition. But you guys were complaining about the graphics for WWE games, so I don't know what you guys talking about. But not just that, like the gameplay looks freaking stiff. Does not look clean. Does not even look. I understand like arcade, but it's not even like even a good arcade game. If I want to play a good arcade game, if I want to play a fun game, it doesn't even look fun. I would rather play freaking, SmackDown Shut Your Mouth, Here Comes the Pain. That's actually a fun arcade type of video game. And this is supposed to be like No Mercy. It's coming out on June 29th. Look at this shit. Like, how is this? First of all, it does not even look good. What the hell is this? How is it a game like Here Comes the Pain or even SmackDown Shut Your Mouth could look like, have the great graphics and legit actually already also have full entrances, The new game doesn't even have full entrances. And also, like, not only look amazing, like, the graphics for an arcade type of wrestling game not only look amazing, it's also, like, better fluid gameplay. Like look right here, like, the moves look like they actually look real, like, they're doing the moves. It doesn't look sloppy. It looks, like, not only arcadish, but fun, and you can actually, like, look at these moves, like, they're doing. Like, and this is created by Yukes and THQ. And people seem to have forgotten that people were complaining about the THQ Yukes games before 2K took over because, again, THQ, the real THQ got bankrupt, okay? Yukes were not really making great games as they used to. And we're going to pretend like Yukes are, like, really, sure, they made better, like, they're a better making of wrestling games than 2K, but how is it that they're kind of struggling making a great game? Again, sure, it's a different platform, a different company, all that kind of stuff. But like, how is like this gameplay looks so much better? Like this fucking game, like really, they don't even have like full entrances. Like, how is it like in 2023? Like, you don't like. Come on, I hate to say it's 2023, right? But it's like he's like, oh, but this is like a throwback to the old arcade games. But like, hey, if I want to play like No Mercy, and apparently this gameplay is supposed to emulate No Mercy, like No Mercy looks better than this. And not only that, it has like honestly more better gameplay than fucking this. It really does. The gameplay looks more sloppy. For real, honestly, the gameplay looks real sloppy. It just this is and this they had like 3-4 years to work on this game. It looks like they honestly need more time, and look like they can't even fix the table. Like, holy shit. This is what we're getting. This is what we're getting after 4 years, and this is what they've been losing their money for, by the way, people. This one of the reasons why like AEW has been losing money. They actually were losing money, and part of it was because of their fucking video game, showing how they're a bunch of geeks and nerds caring about only video games, and that's what only AEW fans seem to care about. They only seem to care about video games. They're a bunch of fucking weirdos, nerds, and they don't really, I guess, care about like professional wrestling, like entertainment or whatever. Obviously, I love wrestling games, man. But this does not even look like a good wrestling game. I'm not defending the 2K games at all. But, when you complain about, like, people say, why you care about graphics or whatever? First of all, you guys were complaining about the graphics in WWE games. Like, how is it? But the thing is, like, it's not only just the graphics that suck. It's like the gameplay, honestly, does not look, it's not real. It's not even, like, good realistic arcadish. It looks ridiculous. And it looks like they still have a bunch of things to work on. It's like there are some like glitches apparently, and it's like, oh my god. And like playing plays like stiff. It's not even like fun arcadish. Like, oh, you complain about skateboarding. What about Like, what about WWE? Like, being Times Square and they're able to like climb the helicopters and stuff. But they actually made it look actually like fun. It's actually freaking fun and exciting. And it doesn't look like freaking sloppy. Like, look, like how like when you actually hit somebody, it actually connects, and it actually, it's not like, oh, it just doesn't slop around. Like, I don't fucking get it. Like, I honestly don't think there's an excuse for why the game is bad. Like, how is it a game from, 20 years ago? A better gameplay. Like, they actually, like, the moves looked exciting. Like, the fucking gameplay was not only just fun, fast paced arcadish, but actually were fun. The gameplay, like, it's supposed to. I thought the AEW game was supposed to be fast and arcadish and fun. It doesn't even look fun, honestly. It just looks, honestly, like it's undone and it's, like, stiff and as all hell. Like, come on. If you just also look at the trailer for when they had that Fatal 4 match with the pillars, right? It doesn't even look good. The moves look stiff. It doesn't even look exciting. It looks slow as all hell. Look at this, like, SmackDown, shut your mouth. It actually is freaking exciting. Like, holy shit. You could do all these crazy stuff, but it's like also, it's not just a wrestling game. It's a fun fighting game. It's just a fucking fun video game to play. Pick up and play and just fun. Good controls. Good gameplay. See, stuff like this is what people want to see. Like, climbing up the SmackDown fist. Not some stupid If you want to play skateboarder, like, come on. Play a skateboard game, like, play a Tony Hawk game, not a fucking wrestling game. Come on. Anyhow, I do want to definitely credit. I've been using a bunch of other people's clips from online, but I really do. I will give credits in the end. But I do appreciate definitely, people who have uploaded clips of videos, all that kind of stuff regarding SmackDown Street Metal. Here Comes the Pain, and indeed, definitely, the AEW games. But the thing is, my point is, I'm sorry. In my opinion, if you're gonna buy this game, enjoy it. Fine, enjoy it. Buy it. And I don't know. Maybe I'll buy it. I was even thinking of actually buying it because it's gonna be No Mercy. And I'm sorry for the background. Oh my god. I do apologize for the background noise, but what can you do? It's freaking New York. But here's the thing. Like, reality again. This game is like, but it's blood guts. There's so many weapons. Okay, so what? Like, how about focus on the gameplay? I mean, yes. How about you work on the weapons and do them good? I mean, some of the weapons, like, they don't even look like the way you hit the person doesn't even look realistic and good. Like, look how good the chair, the chair. Look at that. Look at that. Actually hitting the person, they've reflected. It's good. Here comes the pain. Look how good is that? Come on. But yeah, in the end, so that's my thoughts. I'm not really a big fan of the gameplay and how it looks. Like the game, come on, this is bullshit. This is the bullshit they've been working on for 4 years and losing money for. Like literally, Here Comes the Pain looks more realistic and have a better fluid gameplay. It just honestly looks like an HD kind of maybe like a PS2 game, even though even Here Comes the Pain looks still great. Like, come on, it has some of the best animations in a wrestling game history, despite being 20 years old. And it still remains one of the king of the animations in physics. Like, come on. I mean, what? Really, come on. They couldn't have worked on it better. And plus, even the wrestlers don't look up to date. A lot of these wrestlers don't look up to date, for the game and stuff like that. Yeah, they're gonna have matches, whatever, but they might be sloppy. We don't know. Obviously, they still have a little time. Maybe they're working on it. Maybe we'll see it once a final product. But honestly, does not look good right now. Does not look good, honestly, right now. Hopefully, it will look soon good. Because I don't want it to suck, I want it to, it's just wow, it's just laughable. This is what they spend money for 4 years, and this is what they've been losing their money on, honestly. It's come on here. Because part of what AEW's revenue, it's been going to the video game, or their money's been going into the video game, and they're struggling to produce a great game. Honestly, it does not look like to be fucking as great as Here Comes the Pain. They even look like it's gonna be comparable to a modern No Mercy. Come on, and that's what the game's supposed to be about. And the career mode, it's gotta be creator wrestler bullshit.
You know, and plus, you know, living off Owen Hart's like death, like, you know, living off his like a person who's never been a part of the company. Oh, but Martha Hart doesn't want to let her company, you know, like the people kill the blah blah blah, even though they did not kill him. But come on, don't you think like Tony Khan's using his fortune to try like appease Martha Hart to let her like let Owen Hart be involved in this? You know, that's literally honestly it. I don't know. Whatever. That's the game. That's my thoughts so far on AEW Fight Forever. I don't know. It's like whatever there. Kind of stupid gay indie smarky like name for a video game, but whatever. It is what it is. We'll see what happens. Um, yeah, they had to change the cover from like CM Punk being it. I mean, why not? Since CM Punk is coming back, he's putting like right there, like the top between Sting and Orange Cassidy or whatever. And, you know, I don't know. It is. That's the game for you. We'll see what happens. Let's see if the game ends up being good, or maybe that should be a clusterfuck. Which, you know, it's funny. All the smarky wrestling fans, all the fucking AEW smarks, they're gonna say, you know, how dare you like complain? You know, you're just a shill or whatever. But it's like y'all just act like shills, honestly, for your game because you're a bunch of nerds. You're just a bunch of AEW fucking schmucks. Like y'all fucking AEW ass kissers. Like you can't see no wrong with AEW. These are people who can't see anything wrong with AEW. Now we're not feeling to say constructive criticism. Because they're that much of fucking cocksuckers for AEW. That's what I've seen that people are praising this, and they're like fucking like this. Attack. Like what the fuck? How is that funny? Bigger than everyone on the screen. Like come on. Like, you know, these are just like smarky people. Like they're fucking ape shit because they're fucking, you know, not like the coolest people in the world. Let's be fucking for real here. There's a bunch of smarks. And like you know, liking fucking AEW shills and shit, you know? Anyways, that's the thoughts for you. Till next time, peace. Yeah, bye. Definitely want to give shout out to like Pulse, even though like I do disagree with his stance, but you know, I was a fan of seeing Pulse. I want to thank Pulse, AW Games, This Gen Gaming, you know, Lion's Edge, Demonic Hype, Leon Blackgrave, Part Time Gamer, Xbox 3, whatever, I like wrestling games, you know, X Timeless Gaming, New Legacy Inc., all those people with their clips. Alright, everybody, till next time, peace, yeah, bye. That's my thoughts on the game so far. Maybe it will get better, we'll see, but it doesn't look honestly that great. Like, if I want to play a fun wrestling game, I'll play Here Comes the Pain, Shut Your Mouth, because they honestly seem like better games. What am I talking about? They are better games. They just look better and fucking, you know, just seem more fun. If I want to play a good wrestling game, especially why would I want to play a game with fucking all these indie fucks, you know, all these fucking wrestlers who are like not cool, as guys like Rock and Austin and shit like that, you know? They're just indie fucks, like, you know, they just, oh, they're happy to be here, I'm the best wrestler.